Welcome back to JR Pro Shop Vids. Get ready for a lot of strikes because Mitcho is back here in Vancouver and ready to throw the brand new Innovator from Radical. So the Innovator here has the Innovator core, which is one of the last cores that Mo Pinnell was working on before he unfortunately passed. It's based off of the 3D offset core design, which Mo also worked on. It also has the Motion Magic Pearl cover stock, and being a high performance ball, we're expecting to see a lot of good things from it. So you might not have heard, but Mitcho is heading down with Jungo and some other Canadians down to Australia later this year for the IBF World Cup. They announced that it's going to be a 46-foot pattern, so pretty long and pretty flat, so we're trying to narrow down the bowling ball selection for these guys. So we thought, no better comparison than the Quantum Evo Pearl, another strong asymmetric pearl, and it's going to be a great comparison to see how these compare on the long pattern. We have a custom 46-foot pattern out today, something similar to what they're going to see in Australia, and let's see how these balls dig on longer and fresh oil. In terms of our expectations, we think that the Quantum here has a slightly stronger core and cover stock combo, so you might see it roll a touch earlier and a little bit more overall. But then again, that's why we do these ball reviews, so we can see what suits Mitch's eye the best and what he's going to bring down with him to the World Cup. Alright, that's just enough from me. Huge shout out to all of our members. Thank you to all of you who've hit that join button down below. We've had a lot of fun watching you guys bowl, helping you give coaching, and really building this JR Pro Shop community. If you want to join our JR Pro Shop community, please consider becoming a member. You get tons of perks like 24 hours early access to all of our videos, priority replying to comments, coaching, and much more. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel. We just hit 30,000 subs and want to get way more, so please consider doing that as well. That's enough for me. Let's send it off to Mitch on the lanes.
What's up guys, Mitcho's back, and today I got the brand new Radical Innovator. Let me just say, first of all, this ball looks freaking sick. It's been a while since I've seen a ball with like this kind of shelf appeal, and yeah, I'm excited to throw it. Pearl ASIM, put my one of my favorite layouts on it, just pretty standard pin under the bridge, and we'll be comparing it to a Quantum Evo Pearl. Both Pearl ASIMs laid out essentially the same way. Not really sure what I expect. This ball seems pretty unique. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I have any expectations right now. Bowling on 46 feet, yeah, I think this will be a good comparison. So since this is a longer pattern and a weaker cover, I have to keep my speed slower. Okay, yeah, wow, that ball picks up. Yeah, for being a Pearl, picked up a lot more than I was anticipating off of one shot. I have a feeling if I throw this in the same spot, it's going to be a drastically different reaction. Yeah, the ball went like 10 feet further down lane than the Innovator. It didn't hook so early that it wasn't good, but it hooked so much more that I have to be at least 3 or 4 boards left than the Quantum. So let's do that. Let's move another 3 left. Yeah, definitely hooking earlier. Just a little bit lazier because I'm in the oil. I feel like it has to push me in the oil. See if I can just get around it a little bit more. Delay from hooking just a tad. Ah, too quick off the friction now. Redo, more rotation. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. When I add more rotation like that, and it's very little, all I really do is instead of holding my ball down here, I just slightly move to the right and I just keep this pan position a little bit longer. So I'll throw this Quantum Pearl in the same spot with that same rotation just to see what it does. I have a feeling it's probably gonna go a little too long. Yeah, it looks like the Quantum Pearl is just like 7 to 10 feet further down lane when it starts to move. Okay, so question time with Mitcho. This ball's got some pretty wild colors, and personally, I'm a big fan. Let us know in the comments down below which tricolor ball you think had the wildest colors. So I think on this, with the longer pattern, the Innovator is probably a little bit better. But I bet as the day goes on, I'd probably have to ball down to Quantum Pearl, which is kind of interesting because they're both Pearl ASIMs laid out the same way. Nice. nice. Yeah, I really like how it digs to the oil there. I'm gonna just keep moving left, I think, with it. I think I'm done throwing that. Okay, so since this ball is not really having any troubles hooking, let's keep moving left. Oh! Man, what even is this equation? I equals L over W. Move a little bit more, just shuffle over there. Okay, up. Why do I 10 pin so much here? Okay, that's a possibility. Okay, so I'm gonna try actually doing something that I don't typically do, which is moving right and throwing a little harder, just because of how much this ball is kind of digging. I feel like it would give me an opportunity to firm up almost 20 back right, like 18 back right from where I last struck. Oh my God. Final question, does it strike two-handed? Yes, it does. Back to the shop. All right, Mitcho back from the lanes. Right off the bat, I'm personally a big fan of this color scheme. I know a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, but some people aren't a big fan of the kind of wilder schemes, but I don't know, this ball makes it work, I feel like. Kind of like the feedback that it gives you having these different swirls. Kind of helps me at least see my rotation, my tilt, and just really helps me read the ball motion, this different pattern on it. But comparing the two balls, this just seems like a lot more ball. I thought they were going to be a little bit more similar, but I think the Quantum Evo Pearl definitely was like 7 to 10 feet sooner down lane where it started to make a motion, whereas this one just read in the oil a lot more, at least a lot more than I anticipated. And because it did that, it actually gave me the opportunity to not only get left and slow down and get around the longer pattern, but because it was seeing a little bit of friction in the oil, I could actually get further right, get up the back, and play a straighter line, where I feel like if I would have tried that with the Evo Pearl, it probably would have missed a spot, like washed out. I would have slowed down and then maybe it would have went to the face and like 4-9 or something. But because of where this ball was reading, it really gave me a good opportunity to play across the whole lane. I think this ball's pretty versatile. At first I thought it would probably be more so for the longer patterns, house shot patterns, like 40 to 45, 6 feet. But because of how early it was reading, how it reacted when I got the back, I actually think it could be used on a shorter pattern later on in the block when the fronts start to go a little bit. You need a cleaner cover to get through the fronts, but you need some down lane reaction and kind of banking it off the gutter. I think this ball actually could come and play in a situation like that, in addition to maybe like games 2, 3, 4 on a longer pattern where you need to get left, slow down, get around it. Overall, I just think it's a really versatile piece. So in terms of the IBF World Cup where I'm heading to, we're bull on SPL panels, 46 feet. At first I thought I would lean towards the cleaner ball, the weaker ball, but just because of how versatile this ended up being, I think I'm going to lean towards this just because I think it gives me a couple more options, especially traveling somewhere I've never been to. We kind of want to see more options. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to answer the question down below. Do you like these various swirls, and if so, what's your favorite ball with a tricolor swirl? Let us know in the comments. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video. Oh.